Hey guys, Bill Soriano here. It's been a while, a couple weeks here since I did a Blue Zone trading video for you where I show you where which pairs to trade, which direction to trade them. And of course, I'm not giving any signals. I'm just showing you the areas to look to take trades. Okay. So this is the Blue Zone trading strategy here. It's a Fibonacci retracement strategy. Again, video one shows you the indicator setup, the indicators that we use for this, the Lux Algo Smart Money and the moving average indicator, which is called the DeLorean EMA. It gives us 5 different EMAs in one indicator. And then the second video here shows you how to identify which way the trend is going using the daily and 4-hour time frames. We need them both to line up. We need them both to sync, or else we don't trade that pair that week. And then once we have pairs that sync, we then drop down to the 4-hour and we draw a fib retracement. And usually what we do is we use the Lux Algo indicator to identify a order block, which makes sense for us to trade from or look to trade from. So then our third video shows you the entry model. The entry model is on the 1-hour time frame. The fourth video we're probably going to take off of here because this is a counter trend trade. And the reason why we put this on here is because our strategy is more of a long-term strategy. Some weeks you don't get any trades, or you maybe only get 1 or 2 opportunities to trade. But now our community, the leader of our community has created a new indicator to help us with our impulse scanner that we use. As you know, the impulse scanner helps us to identify the trend. That's another way to identify the trend if you can't identify it yourself. And I'm going to make a video right after this showing you this. But in this video, I just want to go through the pairs that I've identified, which way the higher time frame trend is going, and where you want to set your alert. And so we're on the 4-hour time frame as we set our alerts. The first one here, AUDCAD, is bearish. You can see here we have this order block identified right here by our smart money concepts. If we shut this off, you see that order block goes away. Okay. So we've used the Lux Algo Smart Money concepts here on the 4-hour time frame to identify an order block so that gives us a better significant high or low to use to draw our fib. Okay. Some people get confused where to draw the fib. Some people might want to draw it from this swing high here down to here, or from this swing high down to here. I use the order block, the Lux Algo Smart Money Concepts indicator to identify a good swing order block, not an internal order block. I go over that in the video number one. You only want to do swing structure and swing order blocks, not internal, because that gives you too many order blocks that aren't going to be as valid and they're not going to be respected as much, right? So this is our alert is set here at 0.91197. So once price moves into that area, we would drop down to the 1-hour chart and we would look for a trade opportunity using our entry model, right? AUDCHF is bearish as well, and our alert is set here at 0.57750. AUDNZD is bearish, right? And I'm going to shut this indicator off, but I just want you to see that I'm using that indicator to identify a significant swing high or swing low to draw the fib from. Again, some people might use this one here. I'm going to use this one because the order block is down there. Okay, I'm going to shut this off right now. But that's at 1.08740. AUD-USD is bearish, and we have our alert set at 0.67820. CAD Chef also bearish with an alert set at 0.63611. Chef JPY is bullish for the week with an alert set at 167.897. Okay. You could see here the price almost came back and hit that area, right? It just missed it. Just missed it. It just missed our blue zone. Again, our blue zone is identified by the fib retracement, the 78.6 to the 100 zone. This one just missed our blue zone and made a nice move back up. Okay. So now at some point here, once this makes a new high here, if this does end up making a new high, moving up like this, right, then we'll be able to draw a new fib from this significant low here. We'll get a new order block in here, and we'll be able to redraw our fib zone. EUR AUD is bullish as well with our alert set at 1.61242. EUR CHF, also bearish. This one was actually a opportunity from last week, as you can see here. Here's our 4-hour fib zone is drawn from this swing high to this swing low. Right? Price comes back into our blue zone here. And then when we drop down to the 1-hour chart, we wait for a sell shift, which is that yellow moving average line crossing down below the red moving average line. The yellow is the 5, the red is the 13. I go over that in the video on the strategy page. That's where you would take the opportunity right about there, and it's an easily 1 to 3 opportunities you could see there. That was a trade from last week, I believe, that went off on the 17th at noon. Okay, so that was a good winning probably a good winning opportunity for you. EUR GBP is bearish with our alert at 0.83340. EUR NZD, bullish, right? An alert set at 1.79392. EUR USD is bearish with an alert set at 1.08067, right? You see that right there? If I just turn this off here for a second just to show you what I did here, just to give you an idea. I go over it in the video, but just so you know here. First thing I do is go to the daily chart. I'm using the moving averages here. These 3 moving averages are to help us determine the trend. The teal one is the 50, the gray is the 200, the dark blue is the 800. Using those moving averages, we can clearly see that the daily is bearish, bias is bearish, and the 4-hour is as well, right? Because the 50 is below the 200, they're both below the 800, and price is below all 3 of them. So there's no doubt that that is bearish on the higher time frame. So now on the 4-hour chart, we say, okay, where would we draw our fib? Well, there's a swing high here. We could draw our fib from here to here, wait for price to come back to this area. Or there's a swing high here, right? Or there's a swing high all the way up here. So what I do is to make this very, very objective, right? Not subjective, where if you show 3 different Fibonacci trading experts, so to speak, they'll give you 3 different places to draw your fib. So we turn on the Smart Money Concepts Lux Algo indicator, and it gives us an order block up here. So it doesn't give us an order block here. You could see the pink zones are the bearish order blocks. The blue zones are the bullish. We're not concerned with the bullish because we know this is bearish. It's going down. Okay, so that's why we know to use this swing high right here. Now, there are order blocks up here as well, but we want to use the closest one. We want to get the closest significant swing high so that we have a better chance to have a trading opportunity. So that's why we draw our fib from there down to there. That gives us our blue zone here, which is the 78.6 to 100 retracement area. And so that's where we set our alert right at that 76, right at the beginning of that blue zone, right? And that's how we do that. Now that's all. This video here, one shows you how to set up the indicators. This video shows you that. Okay. And then this video is the entry model. Once price moves into the blue zone, you drop down to the 1 hour and wait for an opportunity to take a trade, right? GBP/AUD is bullish with an alert set here at 1.94564. GBP/CAD also bullish. Again, this one was an opportunity. We had an opportunity to take a trade. Last week here, it looks like that trade would have gone off Friday. Well, actually, this was a couple weeks back, Friday, November 22nd. Okay. You can see here price. We had we drawn our fib from this significant swing low right here. You can see that order block there. Up to that swing high, price came back, worked its way back down into the blue zone. We then dropped to the 1 hour chart. We wait for that buy shift, which a buy shift is the yellow moving average line crossing above and closing above the red moving average line when the candle closes on the 1 hour chart. We would take that trade right there, and you can see that's a nice trade. Price comes all the way up through the 0 zone, which was the start of that move where we put our, that's where our high was at, our original high was at, right? So that was the 0 zone. And so that would have been an easy 1 to 5 for you, you know? But again, the purpose of this video is to give you the zones, show you which zones to trade for. I don't give you any trades. I don't give you trade alerts, anything like that. I don't do any live sessions where I'm going over the charts and giving you trades. We don't do that. I'm just showing you how to identify, how to set up this blue zone area and how to look for your opportunities from there. GBP/JPY. This one is bullish, and we have let's just shut those order blocks off. Our alert set at 187.181. GBP/NZD is bullish as well with an alert set at 2.15864. Now you can see how price has to make a pretty significant move down here for us to have an opportunity to take a trade, right? And that's why I created that counter trend strategy with this, where you could take the trade against the trend as it's going back down to our blue zone area, right? But that's kind of goes against my logic, taking counter trend trades, because you just never know if price is going to work its way back down there, or if it's just doing a short retracement and then going higher. Okay. So for this reason, we have our community came out with a new indicator that helps us with the second, our number 2 strategy using the impulse scanner. And I'm going to do a video right after this showing you that. But that's the reason for this. You'll have these alerts set during the week, and if they go off, great, you'll be able to take these trades. But if they don't, you'll have another way to look for opportunities, to take trades. Okay, and again, it's going to be in line with the higher time frame trend, just like this is. But we're going to look for opportunities on the 30-minute instead of the 1 hour. And I'll do that video after this one. NZD CAD, right? This is bearish, and we have an alert set at 0.82699. NZD CHF bearish also with an alert set at 0.52146. NZD USD is bearish with an alert set at 0.58. It's a little bit high there. Right there, 58605. And USD CAD bullish with an alert set at 1.40822. And then we have USD JPY, which is bullish as well with an alert set here at 150.648. So that's our blue zone alerts for the week. Now I'm going to show you very quickly a way that another way that you can look for opportunities using our impulse scanner, okay? And a new indicator that our community just developed. Now, I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to you know, make this new video. And if you're watching this video, you can't find this new video I'm talking about, just send me a message and I'll get in touch with you with it.